See, Aditya L1 is a study of the sun. So, study of the sun becomes very important because sun is everything for us. Without sun, there is no human life on the earth. So, sun is very significant to us. So, to study the sun, this Aditya L1, the first solar mission has been planned. So, it is getting launched by PSLV Excel's launch vehicle, which reaches the low Earth orbit, means around 800 kilometers above the surface level. And from there, the LAM engine starts working and it gets elongated. The way you saw how the moon, it took the perigee of the moon and it started elongating its orbit and went to the desired destination. In the similar way, this too happens. This destination, it will go up to 15 lakhs kilometer, whereas the distance between the Earth and the Sun is 15 crore kilometer. But what we are traveling is only 15 lakh kilometer, means really 1% of the distance of the Earth between the Earth and the Sun. So that is called as the Lagrange point, where the gravitational force of the sun and the gravitational force of the earth get neutralized at that point. So it is a very stable point. I'll give you an example what exactly it means. See, you know the seesaw. Two people are sitting on the two ends of the seesaw. If one is overweight, the seesaw goes towards him, or the other one is overweight, it touches the ground on that side. But when both are on the same weight and height, everything, it is very stable. At that stable point, if you place anything on that stable seesaw, it remains stable itself. So that is how the Lagrange point is. To give you a much simpler example I am giving you. So on that point, the satellite goes there, and from there it goes to the halo orbit. Through some complex maneuvers, it goes to the halo orbit. From halo orbit, it starts studying the sun without any occult or solar eclipse. It is having a direct view of the sun. So from that point, it will start studying sun for a period of around 5 years, 2 months. This is what the mission has been planned. So there are one more satellite called SOHO, which is a satellite which was launched somewhere around 1995 by the ESA and NASA agencies, and it is still working. Even after 30 years, it is giving the results. So that is how it is happening. And at that point, you will have a very less fuel consumption at that halo orbit, Lagrange point and halo orbit. The halo orbit, it starts hovering. Our satellite starts, and it will have a very less fuel consumption, and it is a very economical way of studying the sun. The next question many people ask is, by studying, what is the usefulness for others? See, these solar flares, solar winds, or the coronal mass ejections are the burst of energy particles or the ionized gases which flows through the entire solar system. Some reaches our earth also, some may not reach our earth also, because we are protected by the magnetic and the ozone layers. See, example, the UV rays. If the UV rays start reaching the earth, it can cause cancers to you. So only certain wavelengths of the UV rays reaches to you. So like that, and some of the electromagnetic radiation which gets erupted out of the sun can destroy whole of your satellite system. See, we have got around 50,000 crores of space assets which is moving around our Earth orbits. Even those orbits can get burnt out. Or even our telecommunication, it also can get disrupted by this electromagnetic waves. So many things can happen. Even if you go to tidal waves of the sea, or the tsunami, or the such things, this the sun has a very greater influence on these things, because it has a very high gravity force. It is holding the whole solar system, whole planets is rotating around us. You see the tides in the sea, it's not only because of the moon. The sun also plays a very important role in the tides of the sea. So it acts as a lot of, it has lot of influence on our everyday life, whether it is nature or whether it is the electronics or anything like that. By studying this, you can take some preventive measures to protect all these things. So that is the reason the study of the sun is very important at the Lagrange point.